Today, the House can repeal a policy from the Department of Labor that harms Americans who simply want to save for retirement. This new rule from the Biden administration says that investment decisions in employer-sponsored retirement plans can be based on climate change and other environmental, social, or governance factors. So typically, without the knowledge of the retirees, their investment funds can be invested in underperforming investments that subsidize unreliable and unaffordable energy. Congress never originally intended for 401ks to be used to advance the priorities of the phony climate movement or to push a social justice agenda. They were simply intended to help people to have the resources they need in retirement. And if ESG-based stocks are higher performing, they would get those investment dollars anyway without this new rule. But Americans inherently know that investing should be about evaluating risk and return from a financial point of view. Hardworking Americans want to know that their investments have strong economic fundamentals that will help them build wealth over a lifetime of work. If Congress is successful in overturning this rule, the investing standard will return to one based on financial factors only. It's bad enough that Biden inflation has eroded the spending power of many retirement savings accounts. Matter of fact, the average retirement account is down 30% over the last 2 years. And many retirees are having to change their retirement plans or to downsize or to work longer. There's even an increase in the number of Americans who are borrowing or withdrawing from the retirement accounts before retirement, just trying to make ends meet. And still, the Department of Labor used executive fiat to leverage trillions of dollars that would be vested in retirement plans to advance their woke agenda that can't pass Congress. But with this vote, Congress can put in some checks and balances to work for the American people, and I urge my colleagues in the House and the Senate to protect the retirement plans of hardworking Americans by voting against this bill.
Yes, friends, there are new arrival dates. Lawmakers and state officials have unveiled future deposit dates for when the next batch of relief checks will be sent out. And these payments will range from being worth $500 to as much as $1,000. Friends, I will be going over all of these details, so please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. Also, at the end of today's video, I will be announcing the 2 winners of yesterday's Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter next Friday's giveaway, simply click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning the weekly giveaways. Eligible California families will receive a payment of $500 from a guaranteed income program. The program, called Pathway to Income Equity, provides $500 to families in Sonoma County every month over the course of the next 2 years. According to the Sonoma County Administrator's Office, officials will study the impact of this additional income concerning reducing poverty and promoting economic mobility for families with young children. Supervisor Chris Corsi, chairman of the Sonoma County Board of Supervisors, has recently told reporters these payments will help families with young children who are often struggling under the double burden of the high cost of housing and childcare, typically the 2 highest household expenses. Sonoma County officials have also told reporters that these payments will go out to recipients on the 3rd Wednesday of every month, and that the final payment will be issued in December 2024. Applications for this program were open to applicants who met specific criteria. This includes being a resident of Sonoma County, being pregnant or the parent of a child no older than 5 years old, being affected by the crisis, and making an income of less than 185% of the federal poverty level. Colorado residents also have less than a week to apply for a tax rebate that could give them $1,000. The property tax, rent, and heat rebate will provide Colorado residents with disabilities and older adults a rebate check to help them pay for heating expenses that they may acquire this year. This annual rebate can be up to $1,044 for an applicant, and any applicants who apply in 2023 may receive up to $1,000 of refundable tax credits. The exact date of when recipients get paid from this rebate will depend on how they get paid as well as when they file. Applications received, approved, and processed before March 10th will be issued a direct deposit on April 5th, 2023. Paper checks will be issued by the end of April, and additional payments will arrive every 3 months thereafter. So anyone who files after the March 10th deadline will receive their payments later this year. Now, friends, President Biden faces growing pressure to develop an alternative plan to cancel student loan debt for millions of Americans. The Supreme Court's conservative majority expressed deep skepticism over President Biden's plan to wipe out $400 billion in student loan debt, suggesting that the president overstepped his authority during arguments in a closely watched challenge of Biden's program. Some liberal constituency groups and student loan advocates want President Biden to work on a backup plan to provide sweeping debt relief, given the strong possibility the High Court strikes down President Biden's original plan. But publicly, the White House will not even entertain the idea of a Plan B, insisting President Biden followed the law when he cited a provision in the 2003 HEROES Act that allows the Education Secretary to waive or modify student loans during a national emergency. As the 26 million Americans who applied for student loan cancellation await a court decision, which is likely to come up in June, the White House is only willing to speak about Plan A. The clearest option to achieve the same goal, which is forgiving up to $20,000 in student loan debt for low and middle income households, would be for Congress to act. But even when Democrats controlled both chambers, canceling student loan debt lacked adequate support for passage. So now that Republicans have taken over the House, there is likely no legislative route. Some legal experts have argued that Biden could propose a narrow plan that still invokes the HEROES Act. The White House has touted its previous efforts to cancel debt through the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program. However, that approach is only available to borrowers working in the public sector. No existing programs provide comparable relief like that posed by President Biden's plan. So instead, President Biden might have to revert to smaller steps. For example, alongside the debt forgiveness plan, Biden introduced a new program designed to more directly tie borrowers' monthly loan payments to their income. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts about President Biden's student loan forgiveness program? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. Well, my beautiful and most amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Saturday. My friends, thank you so very, very much for being part of this community and for being here every single day. The two winners of yesterday's Walmart gift card giveaway is Martha Edmonds and Adam O. Congratulations, my friends! To claim your gift card, please check your notifications page and send me a message. Or you can message me on my Facebook page. Thank you, friends, and have a wonderful and very blessed weekend.